might seem crazy what I'm about to say.
Hello everyone, this is Tola Teriba here. I'm an actor. You might recognize me from short films such as Sapiens, Brothers in Suits and Double Crossing. This is STV here, about to go down with a great interview. You can follow me on TXRiba, that's TXRIBA on Twitter and Instagram.
Hi, I'm Pav. I'm here at HubSixtySeven with STV Online. I'm about to interview Tola, the amazing actor, and see what he's got to say. Hey Tola.
How you doing, Pav?
I'm good. How are you today?
I'm feeling alright. I'm great right now.
You're great. That's good. That's always good. People that don't know you and they want to know what you do as an actor, tell them a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm an actor. I'm dabbling a lot more into film, shall I say, than theatre or television. I'm kind of taking the independent route at the moment, so I'm going a lot into the short film route, music video route. That's where I started off. So some people might recognize me from certain music videos like Stormzy and Avelino and Bonkers No Comment.
Yeah.
What else have I done? I've done one for Killer Kai from Peckham, who goes by the name of Cavalli now, called Austerity. That dropped yesterday or the day before that. I did a music video for Arnold Okeng, Snakey Man, in 2009. That was like my first ever role.
So was that your first ever role as an actor?
Yeah, pretty much. It was, yeah. And then obviously I was just screwing my face on the camera like, for like 2 minutes. But yeah, that was great. And then that's where I started off. My first ever short film was Double Crossing, directed by Monet Morgan. That came out last year. For those that don't know about Monet Morgan, director of Brothers in Suits as well.
And that's what you're starring in?
That's what I'm starring in soon, 2016.
It's coming out, 2016.
It's coming. A lot of people are like, where's this film? They've seen promo and stuff, but they don't know if it's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
It is coming.
People have to understand it's coming.
I mean, I've seen the promo. It looks really cool.
It's awesome.
It looks different.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
And it's a lot different to what we've all done before, and especially what you see in the UK in the independent kind of section of things. And I think that's great that people are wanting to break the barriers in film and TV. So next year, 2016, Brothers in Suits is going to be banging. But that's pretty much what I do, yeah.
So how did you feel when you first done your first gig as an actor? Like, was you nervous? Was you anxious? Was you excited? How did you feel auditioning? I mean, did you audition?
I didn't audition.
Okay.
Basically, I was brought in by a man called Femi Oyeniran. That's my big bro, my mentor. Big up Femi. Femi plays Mooney in kidulthood and adulthood as well, and he's basically gone into the whole producing, directing his own films kind of route, and I take a lot of inspiration from him. And what we done was, we also worked on a project called Fresh Off the Boat. This was when I was in year 10. This was when I was a raggle kid. I was averagely smart in school, didn't know what I wanted to do though. I was just more interested in hanging out in the streets and stuff. And then he came across me and he was like, I like your personality and I want you to audition for this role. So that was my first ever audition for a role, the Fresh Off the Boat one.
Yeah.
And then I got locked in by my sociology teacher because he came to the school and he's sitting and then I'm with my friend Sanchez and he's like, I swear that's the guy in the film that we're watching right now because we're watching Kidulthood.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, why is he watching his own film? Like, who does he think he is to be watching his own film? Like, he's some kind of big shot. So I hid underneath the table when everyone went out.
Yeah.
It was lunchtime, so we've all left, they've all left, and I'm underneath the table and I've just popped up like, hey, Tola's in the building, what's up? All the teachers are like, what's he doing in there? And I'm like, well, I can't chill, like, I'm in the midst of what you are calling a celebrity, let me chill with a celebrity. They're like, all right, if you want to chill with a celebrity so bad, you can stay here over lunchtime. And I'm like, no, you're taking it a bit too far now. Why am I staying over lunchtime?
Yeah.
Chilling over lunchtime and he's talking to me, making them laugh. I don't think I'm funny, so I don't know how I was making him laugh, but he was laughing and he was like, I like your personality, come audition. I went 7 o'clock in the classroom, me and him and a camera. He's like, I know this is your first time, but just be as natural as you can. I did it in patois, an African accent and a British accent, and then I got the role over all the drama students.
Wow.
And that gassed me.
And you never studied drama?
Never studied drama. I've never studied drama.
Yeah.
I've been to drama schools when I decided to become an actor, but up until that point I'd never studied drama. And I felt like it was an achievement. It was a small achievement, but it was an achievement. All the drama students, they all auditioned, and then he's like, no, I want you to do it.
Yeah.
And I think that's definitely what put me into this career path, and it was just an amazing feeling.
So would you say that inspired you to continue acting The fact that you wasn't an actor and you didn't, you know, start off in like drama classes or anything. You was just like, it was based on personality.
Yeah.
Realistically, that's how you got it, and what talent.
Because what it was is that when we finished the film, the whole process just inspired me. So it got entered into film festivals, Battle of the Boroughs to be exact. And then we went to Ilford Cinema in Ilford. And then we went there and I would just see myself on the big screen and stuff. I'm there with my mom, two of my closest friends, and I'm just gassed. And I'm like, wow, I look pen on a big screen. Oh my God,
So
I'm gonna be an actor.
I
was just feeling myself. You have to feel yourself. And I was like, I like the whole people congratulate me on my performance and stuff like that. And I was just like, I love this. I want to do it. So I just went for it. Just bang on straight for it.
That's it. You saw what you wanted and you were like, this is me. I look cute on screen. I'm feeling myself.
You know, like that.
Okay, that's cool. So who is your idol?
My idol?
Yeah, you know, it could be an actor, a director. Like, who is your idol?
It's so easy. Everyone that knows me knows this. It's just over.
Okay. I can understand that. I mean, he's very, very talented.
Obviously.
But what's the reasons why he's your idol out of everybody else?
I'm his son. No, I'm joking.
I was about to like...
No, but it's just his aura and his energy, and he just made that decision. I want to be an actor, and he just owned it. And I feel like that's what I want to do. Just, you know, I've made a decision, I want to be an actor. I've figured out the ins and outs of what it means to be an actor, what you have to do and what's required of you. And I'm just trying to own it now. I'm just trying to take over.
Have that discipline.
Exactly.
And just go for it.
Exactly. Obviously, he's from London, just like me. He's multi-talented. He does music, he does DJing and all these kind of things there. I'm starting to do music. Writing a 1-2 couple books. We'll see what comes out of that.
So what do you sing? Do you rap?
Do you know what though? I'm not gonna be a fraud and come in and say, yeah, I'm a banging singer, but you know, 1-2 auto-tune on my voice and you know.
So can you sing a little line for me?
What? Nah, B. Nah, B.
Is that exclusive?
We haven't got no auto-tune equipment, so it's not gonna
okay.
work out. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay, no.
Yeah.
Alright,
Next time though.
Next time.
Studio, road trip.
Play the track.
Standard.
We'll be the first ones to hear it.
Of course, STV always.
Okay, that's cool. I'll hold you to that.
You have to.
I have to, definitely. Make sure. We will definitely find out the auto-tune singing from you.
We will find out.
What did you want to be when you were younger?
Oh, damn. Let's go through the whole spectrum.
Yes, let's go down that road.
When I first wanted the profession, I wanted to be in the army. It sounds really weird, but
that's completely different.
Do you know what it was? I'm a massive gamer as well.
Okay. So was you playing too much Call of Duty? Is that what it was?
Call of Duty, Turok, Battlefield, all the games you can name it, literally. And I just had this big obsession with guerrilla tactics and the SAS and all these kind of weird military things. So for a huge part of my life, I was like, yeah, when I reach 16, I'm just gonna join the army and I'm gonna go. My mom can't tell me nothing because when I'm 16, I'm going to be a big boy. And then I wanted to be a journalist. And then I dabbled into media, which I still am dabbling into media. So alongside acting, I also do producing as well. And of course, me and Monet and Alpha Barry are producing Brothers in Suits together. So I went into the media route. What inspired you
to do Brothers in Suits? Sorry.
What inspired me to do Brothers in Suits?
Because it's quite an interesting idea. I mean, I know that you're not going to go into everything about it. What inspired you to do Brothers in Suits?
The first important thing is that it's because it's Monet. I love Monet. Monet is just, she gave me a chance and she showed me that I can have the belief that I can be a lead role if I want to, because before no one really wanted to give me a chance. I used to sit and watch these YouTube short films, UK, US one, and think, how am I going to get into this industry? What am I going to do? But you know, she had belief in me, and the email that she sent me when we done Double Crossing, first and foremost, was wonderful. She's like, first thing first is like, hi, my name's Monet Morgan, I'm a student. I just want to say you look like a star. She just fed my ego, and I was just like, oh my God. Before I even read Double Crossing, I was like, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
So when she messaged me again, she's like, you know, tell us that time again. I'm like, oh, what are we doing this time? She sent me the PowerPoint. And just being able to do something different, because that's one thing I pride myself on, is every project I do is something different.
Yeah. You want to be unique, you want to be diverse.
I want to be, versatile.
And you want to be versatile as
so,
well. So you want to do all different types of projects.
Yeah.
You don't want to be in one category.
So
what is your genre
my genre?
that you would love to go into?
My genre. My genre. I don't have a genre. I want to do everything.
You want to do it?
Do you know?
No
do you know what
limits.
though?
I like that.
The great thing about acting is that you can be whatever profession you wanted to be before in a film, and just do it awesomely. So I can be an army guy. I can be the director. I can be a director in a film.
You can be the journalist.
I can be the journalist as well. So
Yeah. You can take on each character, like that's what acting's about.
Yeah.
Like, you take on
Anything
and everything, and
yeah.
you become that person.
Yeah.
You're not, you're not who you are anymore.
Yeah.
But that's when you do see yourself on screen. You're like, you know what? I look alright. I look good as an army person, or I look good as a journalist. You have those moments.
That's definitely one of the things that attracted me to Brothers in Suits, was the whole idea of I get to play a lawyer.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you a bit more about my character. I played Darren Lavelle. Darren is 21, fresh out of law school. He's actually like a genius, like myself. And basically what he has is he has a photographic memory, and so he has similarities to Mike Ross from Suits. I don't know if you've watched Suits.
I've heard about it a lot.
You've heard about it?
I heard about it. It's on my to-do list to watch.
Basically, Mike Ross has basically the same condition as Darren Lavelle, where he can read anything and remember it. And that's basically how Darren Lavelle is. But then the thing that I like about Darren is that his personality is a lot different to Mike Ross's. They have the same condition, but they're two completely different people. So Darren is just, he feels himself.
Yeah.
He reminds me of me. He feels himself.
So you can relate
he loves
to the
himself.
character.
I can relate to the
Yeah,
character.
yeah.
And
Would you say that made it easier to take on that role?
yes, to an extent, but I don't believe in, if it relates to you, it's easier, because I like to challenge myself. So the whole point of this guy can read something, can read a whole page in a book and memorize that page and say that whole thing to you word for word. For every actor, that's going to be a challenge, but I feel like I can do it. And he does it so badass as well. He's just such a badass, and I love that. I love when characters can be so just badass.
So when people do watch Brothers in Suits, what would they love about your character and what would they hate about your character?
He's a loving, faithful guy to his girlfriend Raquel.
That's always nice, ladies.
That's
so
always
you may
nice.
like
That's
that
always
when you
nice.
watch Brothers in Suits.
I'm a loving, faithful guy too.
Heard it here first.
What else is there? Just his swagger, the way he dresses, the way he operates, the way he moves, his cockiness as well. He's not afraid to give it to the big guys. So Oscar Peterson is played by Wayne Gordon. He's big, like 6'4", 6'5", huge. And he's not that he's not scared of him, but he's just not afraid to give him that little bit of sass, because he feels like he owns the room. Whatever room he walks in, he feels like he owns the room. That's how much he's confident in his ability. So that's what I feel people will love about Darren, definitely.
Is there anything that they may not like about him? Or is he just an all-round, loving guy? You fall in love with the character?
I would like to say he's an all-round loving guy, but eventually I think his knowledge is gonna, his knowledge and his cockiness, like the way it links, is gonna annoy you, because he's gonna be showing off too much. Because it's a show off, I should be like, yeah, this guy's sick. All right, it's enough now. You can chill out with the showing off now, and I think that annoys the other characters in the film as well. Like, yeah, you're smart, but chill out, bro. That's one thing Darren needs to learn to do, is to chill out.
So other projects that you have coming up, talk to me about them.
Okay, so I recently done Sapiens with RM Moses. Big up Remy. That shot over 6 months. We had the BTC premiere last month, but it's not been released online. There is no release date for when it will be released online, but recently there was a 24-hour link. It was out for like 24 hours, and if you emailed him, he'll give you the link and allow you to watch it. Loads of people missed it. Start getting calls like, no, Tola, you didn't show me the film was out. Like, man wants to see this film. Do you know what I'm saying? They missed out on it. 2016, maybe, but more importantly, we're trying to get the most out of this film. So he's going for like TV deals, and I think it's such an original concept that he can get this TV deal. And that's one thing I love about Remy, is that he pushes for more. Like, he's literally got every filmmaker on their toes. This guy came out of nowhere. I didn't know who he was. I messaged him the first time. and he was like, I don't really know where I'm gonna put you, bro. My hands are full. I was like, oh, yeah, cool. A week later, watch this short film. This is what we're going to be doing. Blah, blah, blah. He turned a basic short film about 5 teenagers into the most badass sci-fi / London drama film I've ever seen. And he done it on a minimal budget. And I just know when this has money thrown towards it, it's just going to be something completely different. Everything is just going to be in tip-top shape. The guy makes greatness out of nothing, and I appreciate that.
Well, that's what you know, I feel like, you know, acting, directing, producing, you know, to bring your writing to life.
To life, yeah.
And, you know, doing it on not a lot of money, you know, you're not getting commissioned, and you're just doing it.
Yeah.
For people to appreciate the art that you do, that's amazing within itself, and to be a part of that.
To be a part of it.
Feel really proud of yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I feel
someone
like,
that didn't even want to do acting or a drama class in the beginning, to be going into that now, and you know, you're putting your heart into it.
Yeah.
I also know that you wrote your own blog and your own, you know, you're talking about something that's really close to your heart. I mean, tell me more about that.
Okay, so for online MCM, Masterclass Media, big up online MCM for giving me the platform to write this. I wrote I Just Want to Be Normal, and it's about my battle with sickle cell and how sickle cell took me on the path of the road life, and how I persevered through that, and how I triumphed through that, and how I'm on, you know, on the way to become an actor, because it's like a daily struggle, it's a daily battle. Every day you have to look after yourself, and it limits you. Hey, you sure you're alright? Oi. Alright.
Yeah. I think I just need to get out of the house, get some fresh air.
Alright, cool, yeah.
Give me a sec. I'm just gonna get my coat.
You know, if they ever decide to remove this bench, we are screwed.
I've always loved it here.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, donut time.
So good.
This is number 4.
That's so bad.
Yeah, it would be. But you're allowed, especially under the circumstances. So in the blog I kind of talk about how I wasn't always able to go to the gym as much as people. I had football aspirations, I couldn't play football, play for 5 minutes, stop. How it just made me kind of not a kind of an angry person, and I just wanted to prove to people that I can do what they can do, but I didn't know how to prove it, and I kind of channeled that into the wrong energy. So I just used to just fight. Just like, that's the one thing that I was good at. I just used to fight, and I kind of started to use my head a bit and just say, you know, fighting is not really the way to just communicate to these people that you're great. Do you know what I mean? Maybe if I was a boxer, like, you know, greats like Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, but going out there and just fighting people is, you know, being an angry person, it's not how to showcase how great you are. So I think that's the one thing that acting is. It's just showing to people that I can choose a field and dominate that field and show people that I'm great, no matter if I have a disability.
Yeah, whatever comes, you know, like the fact that you had to deal with that at a young age, and you never got to, you know, go into football, you never got to, you know, do what other young guys were doing at the time. It would make you feel frustrated, it would make you feel angry that you never got to, you know, feel that, like every other you know, young boy would. So now that you're able to put all your energy and channel it into something positive and something that you love, like acting, and you know, you get to write about it and talk about your journey. Because there's no point, you know, I personally don't feel like if you're going for something, why not talk about your journey? That's a part of you, that's your story.
You have to be an open book.
You have to.
So I also talked about whenever I had a retail job, get sent home, get that tingling. Everyone with sickle cell knows about that tingling feeling. You wake up in the morning, you got that tingling feeling in your arm. You're like, I'm going to hospital today.
You just know.
5-10 minutes, you're bursting out into tears. I take tablets every day of my life, and it's just annoying. It's just jarring, and it makes you feel like that's all you are. Just someone that's just a hospital rat. That's what it makes you feel like. And I feel like that talking about my story, I didn't know if it was going to inspire people, but I was in pain at the time. I was on a train, I was crying, and people have been begging me, literally people like Nathan and stuff like that, Nathan X, have been begging me to like talk about my story and just saying that the story can inspire someone. And I'm like, I don't know if it can inspire someone.
You're not the only person
Yeah.
that goes through that and has experienced that, and the fact that you're doing something positive regardless of that situation, your story will, I believe that it will help people, just because a lot of people do have it. They may not talk about it, and it's good that you're coming up and you're talking about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I look forward to seeing your work. It's very inspirational, what you're doing, and the fact that you're just going forward with it.
Thank you.
Who are your top 3 actors? I know you said, you know, your favourite, your dad, you know, but other than that, who are your top 3?
My top 3?
Yeah.
One thing about me is that I'm not very educated in the acting industry as I should be, and I'm ashamed of that, and I'm trying to learn, so I'm learning.
But you know,
I'm learning the greats, yeah. But top 3 off my head, Denzel's number 1, and it will always be number 1, not only for his work on the screen, but just how he practices himself, just who he is. Will Smith is number 2 because of his growth, and I think from where he started on Fresh Prince to the great actor he is now, it's just epic. And then number 3 is Idris. I know everyone's thinking, what, Idris Elba's meant to be an idol, like why is number 3? But even though someone's my idol, I can, you know, put other people on top of that. But Idris Elba relates to me the most. But Denzel, Will Smith, then Idris.
Well, they're good choices. They're all very successful.
Yeah.
And they've all, you know, done what they had to do as an actor to get to where they need to go.
Yeah.
And they're still successful to this day, no matter what age they are. So
they're just timeless people. Throughout the years, they're just gonna forever be relevant, and that's why I love them. And they're great people. They're so wise, and you know, they taught me that self-education is the best education. Not to say that, you know, normal education isn't bad, but just to go out and still learn more, and just always understand that you're always going to be the student. No matter how much people say you're the teacher can also learn from the student.
Of course,
and that's what they taught me. Yeah.
That's what life is. Life is a constant evolution of learning and growing.
Yeah.
This has been an amazing interview, very inspirational. I've learned so much about you and your journey.
Thank you.
I do look forward to your projects coming out.
I'll also say, I've got a couple more projects that I forgot to talk about. There's Cody, that's being written by me and Monet Morgan. That's got Blaze in there as well. Big up Blaze. You've got Reflection. That's being written by R.M. Moses as a part of Genesis Protocol. That's the 7 short films with 24 actors. So he's got 24 of the most, of the biggest up-and-coming actors
in the UK
that aren't mainstream, shall I say. So it's got people in there like Kimberly Paris. Who else is in there? I'm in there, not to toot my own horn. Nathan X is in there, and just other great talents that are going to be in there as well, and that's just going to be sick.
And where can we see that? When can we see that? Where can we see all of this work?
I start shooting for Reflection in December, and he shoots pretty much all of these in December, and they're just going to be out in January. So beginning of 2016, R.M. Moses is going to kick off the year. So everyone watch out for that.
So
Genesis Protocol.
2016 is the time to see everything and all the upcoming work from you. As I said, this has been a great interview. I look forward to seeing all your work. You're with Pav at STV Online. Thank you for watching. We're out.
I'm just in my zone. You'd be lying if you said I wasn't something that you're into. Don't be stunting in front of your friends, you know what I'm into. Don't need to hide it. You could be mine, let's take it slow.
And then I'll just finish it off and do the massive conclusion,
Hey, I'm Pav. I'm here with Tola. Just done a great interview with STV Online. You've got to make sure you check it out.
Make sure you check it out. You don't know how we do it. Bang, bang, bang. Come on, G. Come on, G.
Don't need to hide it. You could be mine, let's take it.